All right. Welcome everyone to another exciting game of D&D presented by Dice by the Sword. This is our Adventurers League compliant Descent into Avernus game. I don't remember the session number, but it's
We have
getting up
lost track.
Yeah, right. But pretty much by this point we've lost track. I am the DM for the evening. I'm Ryan V, and we'll just abbreviate that. That's fine. And we have our lovely cast of characters for the day here. We will start with our resident wizard, Dr. Elinon, played by our Stockton.
Hello there.
And we have our stoic dwarf fighter, Magren, with his trusty mount, Jeff, the spider.
Hey guys, I just want to say thanks. Shut the fuck up.
It's okay.
Jeff is an awakened spider, so it has probably more intelligence than Magren does, and that happens with some of my characters.
I have tend to have found that seems to be.
We have our attitudinal warlock here, Krez, played by Skratching.
Krez is a mute, but he's got a demon with him that talks.
Yeah, I'll speak to Krez. Glutt speaks for Krez. Yeah, shut the fuck up.
Yes, this creature is Krez.
This creature's got more plump than you do.
And we've got our new
Well,
guy,
we wouldn't
Tony,
know because you never show your face, do you?
playing Abraxas.
What?
And another new character that we've picked up, Zarth, played by Tyler.
Mention friends. Let's get on with it.
All right. Let me fix up the party sheet here. Okay.
What class is Zarth?
Heal you wounds with divine magic.
He's what?
I heal with divine magic.
That could be many things. That could be a celestial warlock. That could be a
He said it's none of your goddamn business.
Thank you to stay out of my personal affairs.
He said healing. I heard that. That's good because we needed it.
There could be a lot of deaths tonight.
You find yourselves in...
Oh, he's a cleric.
Suddenly, you have
Fascinating.
a new party member.
The Adventures of Adventure League.
It's like, oh, he's been with you the whole time, don't you remember?
Did we lose someone?
Maybe
Must be my imagination.
the hag had him in her cupboard and we rescued him.
All of that. Event.
All right, so you guys, last session, you guys traveled to a number of spots on the Avernus map. You encountered quite a few things, like the hag with the hell wasps, and you decided to say fuck the hag and destroyed her, which was good times. You got some soul coins out of that. Let's see. So you're making your way towards the Emporium, the Wandering Emporium, run by the infamous Mahadi. And along the way, you guys have decided to explore some different areas. It's kind of a high-level summary of our last session. Right, so...
Right, we made a deal to make a deal so that we can make a deal and then get the one deal done.
Yeah, exactly. Don't you know how things work in hell? Favor for favor, bro. Alright, so you guys are back on the road again.
Couldn't wait to get back on the road.
What road there is, anyway. Let me pull the Avernus map.
Did we rescue the unicorn? Not yet,
No,
right?
not yet.
No. Yeah. So
Okay.
the Hell Zapper, you guys visited that particular location and found a unicorn that is being trapped and exploited for its divine power to basically zap demons out of the air. Kind of an ignominious fate for creatures such as a unicorn.
Oh, poor unicorn. It's part of a sex traffic ring.
So the keeper of the demon zapper said that they would release the unicorn if you guys were to assist it with a mission in the Sundered Chains.
Okay.
Let's see. Oh no, I'm sorry. It was the she sent you out. She's the one who sent you after the hag in the bone brambles, where you dealt with her expeditiously.
Did we? I don't remember expeditiously dealing with her.
I don't remember. Yeah, killing a hag.
No, I think we talked our way through that, didn't we?
Yeah, she sent us to do something else.
Yeah. She sent us on a quest to get something.
Okay.
I remember she asked for a shrubbery. I very distinctly remember that.
Here we go. Here we go. I lost my page. Yeah. Yeah, that Night Hag Red Ruth.
Yeah, I don't remember what she sent us for though. Besides the shrubbery.
Right, I don't remember.
Doc had the notes.
So which is the DM?
And I know I had to leave early. So.
Yeah, and you guys found the forest of, or did you find the forest of the cursed dryad spirits? Where they're like stuck inside the trees?
I don't think so.
No. Not yet.
Okay. All right, we'll say that you guys have arrived at the Night Hag's hovel. Basically, you make the deal with her. She wants you guys to go out and get her a nice shrubbery, and she also would like you to deal with an Empyrean named Uldrak.
I'm sure we would have asked something along the lines of, is there a reason we're needed to do this? What's the case?
Well, it's, in order to fulfill your, I guess, mission for Ralizala, the Tao, in order for her to break her pact with Zerial, she requires the blood of a Titan. She has to drink the blood of the Titan. And in order to get that, basically, you'll need to entreat with a dude named Uldrak. And she points you to Uldrak's grave, which is just southeast of the Bone Brambles.
Wait, how is she going to drink the blood if it's dead?
Oh, he's not dead. Uldrak's not what he used to be, but he's not dead. You go and retrieve that blood from him, and then you can bring it to Drahzar.
So if I remember right, she was telling us to go to like a bathhouse or something like that she's no longer allowed to go to, or something along those lines.
That sounds right.
Oh yeah, she's overdue for her bath. She requires that you pay for her pampering, basically. Buy her a massage session, basically.
Yep, that's pretty much what we were supposed to secure it for her because she wasn't able to do it herself.
Creature again?
Yep.
What?
See if there's a picture of her.
Imagine ugly, that's what she is.
No. That's what she looks like.
Hell yeah.
A name for this creature.
I'll let her touch my dingling.
Can I go on there?
No, that's what we call a triple bagger. One for you, one for her, and one just in case somebody else accidentally walks in the room.
Head.
Right.
One over the member, one over the head, one over hers. Make sure no one sees no one.
All right. So, the Wandering Emporium is basically where I was asking you guys to go. The Infernal Rapture massage parlor. We're just going to call it that because it doesn't have anything else. And as I also advised, you must watch over my grove while I'm gone.
Ah, yes, I do remember that as well.
Are you expecting any company?
Not necessarily, but as a woman of my fine nature, you can imagine I've made some friends along the way.
We're talking friends or foes?
Yes, good friends or bad friends?
The kind you keep closest. Those kind of friends.
So, drug dealers?
Naked
Yes.
friends?
I gave them a shipment of babies, and they haven't sent me any pies.
Well, Granny E's got them all.
Granny E, you say? We'll pay her a visit? Oh, Barovia, oh no. I shan't be going there. I'd rather stay in hell. Now, do you agree?
It does seem to be the lesser of the two.
I'll say, yep, sure, we'll do it. Though I know whatever thing that the fucking hag tells us to do, it's going to be something else anyways, because hags are evil bitches.
What? She seems a trustworthy lass.
Yep, totally. You can trust her, don't worry, it's okay.
Seems legit.
Picturing.
Alright, so first you guys will have to go to the Wandering Emporium, and she begins rooting around in her gore-filled cave for different bags, and she comes back and is holding a blood-stained leather bag, and she like shakes it a little bit, and you can hear the rattling of bones inside. Ah, yes, we must check the bones. They will tell us where the Wandering Emporium is, and you can go there and make arrangements for me.
This, okay. Why is it on something? Is that what causes it to wander?
Well, the Wandering Emporium is a nomadic bazaar. They travel around different places. I know definitely here in Avernus. I don't know if Mahadi travels anywhere else with his caravan, but they don't stay in one place for too long.
Why on
Not-
earth would they come down here?
Mahadi, he deals in exotic wares and magical items. Things of a typically darker nature.
And I would assume that you get at least a 30% markup traveling to the plane of hell.
Oh, absolutely, absolutely. It's a seller's market down here. And she throws the very meticulously carved and polished bones into a small metal bowl in front of her and begins rooting, poking around, and yes, oh, looks at you guys. Oh, more's the pity. Well, it's about an hour's walk from here to the northeast. They are camped in the middle of really towards the middle of the plains, on the northwestern side of the map here. And if you would like me to show you, I'll show you on your map. If you guys pull out your map, I'll share so here's the map of Avernus. And she's saying that the caravan is like right here. Right there.
Where? I don't see anything.
Yeah, I'm
Possibly.
in trouble.
Let me change my...
I see a map, but I don't see. If you're drawing
See
a
an
line,
arrow on the map.
Yeah, I'll
See
put
like
an
a-
arrow here.
drop a token or something.
Yeah, that'd be better.
Oh, is that the okay? Talking about the spell effect area that you put down.
Yeah.
Okay.
By the way, that's where Red Ruth is pointing you guys to. And I'll put down a token for where you guys are at.
We're in the bone brambles, right?
Yes. I won't really draw it on there. That's right. So the pirate guy is where you guys are at. It's just random tokens. And the sea is where the camp is at currently.
Okay. All right. Well, I suppose we should be off.
I have a feeling we're getting traded for parts.
All right. So are you guys gonna all go together, or?
Yeah.
Right now.
There's all kinds of nastiness along the way, so it's safer if we stick together.
I'll still be going.
All right. So we'll say that with the quest in hand, you guys make leave of Red Ruth, and she's like, "Off you go. Goodbye now. Goodbye," and go on your way to the camp. And really only at one spot where they're traveling northeast through the plains there of the fiery clouds. There's no real bad experience other than just being in hell itself and having to smell the sulfur of the active volcanoes and listening to the distant screams and sounds of battle from the various blood wars. And after an hour of regular walking, or half an hour if you wanted to use mounts, either way, you guys find the Wandering Emporium right where she had left, or she had advised you about it. You guys can spend some time here if you want to explore around, or you can simply make the arrangements with the owner of the Infernal Rapture and then return back to Red Ruth. It's up to you.
Round.
Oh, Invader, quick question. I don't believe we've done a long rest yet. Do you want me to re-roll my portent rolls or keep the ones I had?
In that case, you would just keep the ones you had if you have the notes for those still.
Okay. They were good rolls, so I'd just as soon keep them.
Okay. Yeah, so you would want to just keep those. So, all right. What would you guys like to do?
That's the thing.
I'm sorry, what was that, Scratch?
Head towards the camp.
All right. You guys get to the Infernal Rapture tent. Most of, pretty much everything within the Wandering Emporium is not really hastily, but quickly set up tents rather than brick and mortar buildings like you might be used to. So it really is like a traveling bazaar. And so every shop is a tent of varying sizes, and some of them very bright, ostentatious colors like pastel blue and bright orange. And you get to the tent marked out for the Infernal Rapture, and there's a scantily clad female greeter at the door, like, "Hello, come in, welcome to the Infernal Rapture."
Hello, I'm quite happy right here. How are you doing this evening?
Oh, doing very well. Business is busy as usual. Do you have reservations?
We're here to make reservations.
Ah, how many?
Just me. When do you get off?
Oh, you. Our work is never done.
Just the hag didn't tell us to put it underneath a pseudonym or anything like that.
No, she didn't say anything like that. Just that she is herself not allowed to come in to the camp.
But how the fuck is she gonna get a goddamn? We're here to make a
We're here to make a reservation for someone that's not in our party.
Maybe I just read it wrong. So she just basically just is real lazy, and she wants you guys to do her work for her. So never mind. She just wants. It's fine for her to be there. So I just read that improperly. Sorry. So you can. There's no pseudonym that you have to use. You can just use her name or whatever.
We're here for some hag bitch that needs to get her folds cleaned.
Cleanliness is next to godliness, as they say.
I ain't no gods down here.
Well, we actually have an appointment slot opening up. There was an unfortunate smelting accident, and one of our clients had to cancel.
Oh my. Is he all... Well, I don't... It's in hell. Never mind. Whatever.
Right? It's probably best that you don't ask. So we can see, what is it, Red Ruth? Interesting. We can see your friend here in a few hours, if that would be manageable.
Oh, that would be perfect.
If you got a masseuse with claws, use that one.
With claws. Oh, well, that could be a little bit, painful.
She's also
price for that shit.
That shizzy.
Huh. Interesting. Okay. That will be 1 soul coin, please.
I beg your pardon. One what now?
1 soul coin.
I
Character,
think we have one of those.
do we have one?
I think we have 2 of them.
Yeah, you guys have found a couple on the way.
Did she give us a soul coin to make the reservation?
No, she wanted
said
us to pay for it.
Yeah, she wants you guys to pay for it.
Can we tell if we have like dirty souls or good souls that are just trapped?
Not to meta, but all souls that are in a soul coin are evil. You can't make soul coins with good souls.
I thought they could trade for paladins and stuff, and they would try to catch good.
Only ones that have been corrupted,
Oh, okay, gotcha.
like Oathbreakers, basically.
Oh, well then fuck it. Throw a coin.
It's why they're so easily prevalent in the Nine Hells. So she takes the soul coin and puts it in a small bag and... Alright, anyone else? We also have dining services. Our food is top notch.
No, thank you.
How good?
You know where to find us if you change your minds.
Do we though?
Well, as long as you know where to find the Wandering Emporium, but it doesn't seem like you had too much trouble this time.
We sacrificed a few virgins.
Well, whatever it takes, you know. Ah, yes, welcome. And she greets some new clients that are about to walk in wearing, like, hotel bathrobes, basically. You can tell that they're totally nude underneath. But there's some strange...
Are they dudes or chicks?
You can't really tell based off of, like, the exotic race that they are.
Excuse me, miss. Do any of them turn?
just the lady at the door.
Okay, well then
Yes.
on my way. Never mind. Thank you.
All right. So you guys make the arrangements. You pay with the soul coin, and I'm just assuming that you're gonna just go ahead and make your way back to the night hag to Red Ruth.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it's going to take us an hour to get back, and an hour for her to get there, and the appointment's in a couple hours, so we need to hurry up.
Okay. All right. So you guys make your way back to the Bone Brambles, then to Red Ruth's nasty little hovel, and she looks up. Oh, took you long enough. Well, is it done?
Yes, of course. But if I may, why didn't we just give you the money for it and let you go? Wouldn't that have been faster?
What do I look like? Some kind of pack horse? No. That's part of
Right.
the deal. You make the trip, you make the arrangements, and you pay for it, and then I get the treatment.
Yes, but we've been gone for 2 bloody hours.
2 hours. So long. You're lucky I'm still even going to do
I'll
this
be
to you.
here.
We do have somewhere to be.
I'm sure you do. We all do, dearie. We all do. Now, if you'll excuse me, she grabs her own, like, same looking bathrobe that the other 2 individuals you saw earlier were wearing. I have an appointment to keep.
I cringe at the thought of her being naked under that robe.
And, oh, you can pretty much see she's wearing a bone dress. Remember, like, stitched together bones, basically? So her flesh is, like,
Yeah, I was trying to
squeezing
blur
out.
my vision today.
No. You're gonna remember her in all of her Granny E style glory.
Oh.
The
He's got
imagery.
more class than her, okay?
The imagery. Alright, and so she trottles off and makes her way up to the Wandering Emporium and leaves you guys in charge of her grove while she's gone.
Gonna do some poking around while she's gone, see if there's anything interesting in her collections.
Maybe we'll find another cleric in the cupboard.
How big is the grove, by chance?
Let me share it out, actually.
Mark, what are you doing? Why are you going through her drawers?
Starts sniffing her panties. Ooh, but she doesn't wear any because she's gross.
Yeah, they haven't been worn in 10 years.
Right.
Or washed.
Probably longer. Huh. There's a map in here, but it's not open. Ah, there it is. Okay. So you guys see this when you're walking through the forest. They look like they're coming out of the trees, but they're like frozen solid, stuck there in the trees. And here's the bone brambles itself. It's like a maze, but you guys have found your way through it.
Guess the grove's the center, right?
Yeah, right in the center is where you guys are at right now.
Oh, jeez.
So you guys start poking around. Give me an investigation check. Unless you already did.
Investigation.
Investigation. Not very good, but I will try.
Oh, that's pretty good.
Magren pulls out his monocle to show you guys.
We all know it's the shield that led him there.
My card disappeared. Oh, there it is. All right. Investigation. And so much shit opened. To close that.
Alright, so you guys find a bunch of strange but otherwise unusable ingredients for what you can only imagine is dark alchemy that this night hag has been up to recently. And you mostly just find a bunch of like body parts, and her cave is just strewn with like different levels of gore. That you also find underneath a table that's on its side. You find a small note that's folded in half.
A note, you said.
Yes, I do. Do you read it?
Sure.
I will let Krez read it. Or not Krez, Glutt.
All right. It says, "Stop being so nosy, you gits." Signed, Red Ruth.
Glutt's like,
A love letter from the sweet bitch.
Right?
She hot souls just like I like them.
So inside of her lair, you guys don't really find anything worth value.
any indication as to what she's working on or anything like that?
What's in the cauldron?
The cauldron has remnants of her past alchemy exploits. She does sell potions, but knowing what you guys know of like bags of holding, you can only imagine that she's probably got something like that going on.
Okay. Oh, I will ritually cast Detect Magic and
I was about to do the same thing.
yeah, see
right.
what's around.
Okay, so you ritually cast Detect Magic, and then after you cast it, you feel the presence of magic, but it's difficult to say what type it is because you feel the whole grove itself basically is of magical origin.
Okay.
That's probably the case. You begin to hear meowing, feral meowing outside. Meow, meow. No, but you do hear outside the creaking and moaning of the trees as if a strong wind is starting to blow through them. And you feel it gets stronger and stronger as it gets closer to you. There's a presence, multiple presences, and you feel the taint of necromancy.
Okay.
You hear whispering. You believe you hear whispering in the wind. You'll pay, Red Ruth. We're here to destroy you.
Sorry, nobody home. Try again on Tuesday.
Do you look outside?
Oh,
Glutt yells out.
Swing to me sweet lullabies.
And you see materialize in the doorway, basically like a figure in a swirling dress that's ethereal in nature, and she's points her skeletal-like hand at you guys, and you will
something that
die in her place, and we will destroy this tainted forest for what she's done to us.
And what's she done to you?
She killed us.
Oh, and did you deserve it?
This was our grove. We were once vibrant dryads, but now we are but tainted souls, memories.
Okay. Question number 1. Why are dryads in hell?
We were brought here by Red Ruth when she plucked us from our land.
That means you made a deal with her.
She invaded our forest.
Likely story.
Enough of this. Kill them. And everyone roll initiative.
Oh shit.
can I use divine intervention before this happens? To expel them out.
No.
Damn.
There will be no intervening.
Ooh.
There will be no survivors.
I was. Oh, wait. That worked. Yeah, right. Okay. Cool.
Magren, are you riding on Jeff right now?
I would be.
Okay. So the hut's pretty small, so you'd have to be like squeezing in there to fit all you guys.
Yeah, I feel like we
Oh,
might
we're-
want to take it outside, but I don't know.
If we're in the hut, then no, I wouldn't.
Where?
Yeah, you were, discussing with her in the hut. And now,
Yeah, then no, it
Oh, that works, I guess.
wouldn't.
all right.
I'll be just the regular square right now, so I don't have a natural token for this character.
We need to get you a token here. I'll just assign you one.
Give him the Granny E token.
Don't answer.
For the love of.
I don't know if I
One
have her
special
token.
one. Oh no, that's right. John's the one that has it. It's got the tentacle sticking out the bottom of the dress.
Yeah. All right, you get the Derwin token.
If you want. That's enough, I guess.
Even though he's bastard.
That work. Oh. Wait, that didn't work.
I have to re-add you to the combat tracker.
Yep.
6.
That works. It's just small. Oh, there's 2 of me. Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna delete this other one.
I like the box too. That'd be a good thing, right? Wait, what are you doing?
There.
Oh, I'm right there. Okay.
Otherwise,
Dope.
you wouldn't have functioned properly within Fantasy Grounds. It's dumb. Okay.
Dope. There, I made a square too, so I might want to get rid of that also. All right.
I can't see it, so the old token is gone now. And you see materializing from the walls of bramble and the forestry around you, ethereal forms, and the dryad spirits that were frozen inside of the trees begin to animate themselves and come out. Let's see.
Okay.
Put them out here. Most of the spirits just kind of linger around the edges of the forest, the walls itself. But 2 of them approach you. The first one, who is in the doorway. Let me put her out.
Right back real quick.
Sure. And then it's as if one of the very trees itself comes alive.
Is this like a maze-like structure?
It is, yes.
Yeah.
So that tree. Okay, so that tree's in that little corner pocket and can't get out.
It would be difficult movement for it, but it could still move around.
These are the spirits, right?
Those of you who are inside of the hut you can't really see the tree yet, but you can hear like the
Me inside because I did help someone use ritual cast something. Technically.
All right, so it would be Glutt up first at the top of the initiative order.
Wait. Did I roll as Glutt or did I roll as Krez? I rolled a 3.
Yeah, you rolled a 3. I think Glutt already was on the combat tracker. Now that you mention it,
Let me re-roll Glutt as something. Familiars. Yeah, familiars run separate, don't they?
It's up to the DM basically. That you can run them separately, or it can take its
Right,
turn.
he rolled a 20. He rolled a 20 anyways.
Wow. Okay. Nice. So he is still up
there. He's going to fart on Banshee 1. And give me advantage.
Okay.
And that is the end of Glutt's turn.
All right, Abraxas, it's your turn. So you can hear things going on outside, and you can see the Banshee in the doorway.
Okay. Let me see. I think I'm going to. I'm kind of trapped in there, aren't I?
You can move through teammates. It'll just be like difficult terrain.
Okay. Can
You're
I?
saying that giant tree thing can get to me?
Well, actually, you will be stuck in there pretty much because there's no way you can't end your turn in the same space as another creature. So.
Okay.
Nor can you injure movement in a fellow creature.
Yeah.
Right.
Basically, that's what I mean, sorry.
Can I Misty Step through a wall? Or do I need line of sight for Misty Step? I forget.
You need to be able to see the target location, but if there's a crack in the hovel's wall, you'll be able to do it.
No, we can Misty Step because you can see.
Do we have a roof?
Yeah, it's kind of like a natural rock formation that it's more like a cave than a hovel, really. That's been...
Okay.
It's not depicted very well on this particular map, but... The front door itself is more of just like an opening of the cave, and it's just rock wall on either other side of it, so there's no real wooden slats or anything that you could see through to do that, unfortunately.
Okay. And the maze is how their walls, I'm assuming, how high are they?
The forest walls
is
itself, it varies, but a minimum of at least 8 to 10 feet. In some places, it's higher than that. It's like mostly just a bunch of dead trees, but there are some that are kind of not quite dead.
I'm not dead yet. Okay.
Basically.
And the cave that we're in, you said has a ceiling?
Yes, it does. The ceiling is above you. It's about 12 feet high.
12 feet. Okay. So as I approached it on my way in, what was above the cave?
It was just natural rock for maybe a foot or so, and then it just kind of curves back behind where you're at.
Okay. So like a mound in the middle of the maze.
Right. But it's
Gotcha.
impossible for you to tell with a quick glance whether or not the cave itself is natural or if it was formed by possibly Red Ruth herself.
Right. Okay. Well, poo. I don't really have line of sight on anything. Can I see Banshee 1? Are they peeking around the corner, or are they behind that wall?
I'll say that she has that you could hit her because she was like kind of in the doorway, so it's more like they're like halfway in. Is basically she's like she was looking through the doorway at you guys and like talking shit basically. So I'd say that she has like half cover.
All right. I am going to try Odaluk's Resilient Sphere. Have at you. So hamster ball of sit the F down. It's a wisdom save. So
Go prone, right?
I'm sorry, what?
Does this thing make things go prone?
No, Odaluk's Resilient Sphere.
It puts in a Pokemon ball.
It's
a ball.
In a hamster ball.
Imagine if someone captured a Pokemon. It's pretty much what it does.
There
Okay,
we are.
okay.
Drop it on them. All right. What happened? I was covering it. Oh, they saved. Darn it.
Oh, most definitely.
Okay.
Saved.
She's like, nope.
All right.
She gets enclosed in the Pokeball, but then she breaks out.
Boop, boop, boop.
All right.
All right.
She used the gray one.
I need my
Gosh.
Ultra Ball. All right.
Is that all?
All right, I'm done.
Okay. All right, Banshee 2. She sees... Well, Jeff's inside with Magren, so... We're just going to move Jeff off to the side there, but he's actually inside underneath Magren. So Banshee 2 will just, like, move up.
Isn't he a large character, though?
Yeah, but he can
A
squeeze.
large creature. Oh, okay.
He is a large creature, but he can squeeze, and he's at half movement, and I think he's, like, a disadvantage at attacks and saves. Which would be the same for that treant creature if it moves into any of the smaller spaces. But Banshee 2 will advance, and it sees Zarth on the outside, basically. So she's going to try and touch you. Oof, miss. Right. Ugh, you always gotta fucking... Alright, Dr. Elinon, you're up.
Huh. Well, booger.
Just attack rolls and dexterity saves. Thanks, Scratch. Yeah, so like a large spider could fit into a smaller space like that, a 5-foot space.
It
So you
attacks
can get through that little space.
It attacks at disadvantage and also is attacked at advantage, so it's the big nasty.
So it's not ideal, obviously.
Okay, can I see either of the band?
Yeah, you can. So it would be the same for you as it was for Abraxas. The Banshee one has half cover, but you can see it.
No. Frost.
Can you determine a creature's CR level by chance? Can you determine the CR level
And
off a creature? Did I do a check? Or no?
You wouldn't really know that.
Hmm.
I mean, you know that they are nasty.
That's what's right. If you're thinking of destroy undead, unless it's a skeleton, it's not working.
Oh, right. Okay. Sorry, I thought you meant just in general. Yeah, these are not ones you would be able to immediately destroy. Right, and Banshee 1 is going to lean her head back and let loose a horrible wail. And everybody's going to make a save.
I make my saves at advantage because it's magic, right?
It is magic, yeah.
Yep, I will make it at advantage then.
What about caster advantage while work on this?
What type of saving throw is it?
It is a con save.
Just to go ahead and do me a favor.
Did you do that yourself?
Yeah, if you can put on me, just let me know. I have clicked the ADV button. I just want to see if this works or not.
Okay. I'm going to target Elinon. Double sevens, interesting. Yeah, it did make it with advantage though.
What the hell?
And you still failed.
What type of... Okay. Interesting.
So Krez and Elinon failed. So you guys are gonna take 13 psychic damage as the wail of the Banshee pierces your brain, and you're like, oh, my ears.
What did this to me?
Yeah, Banshee 1 did that to you.
Number 1 or number 2?
Number 1.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, this is a ranged attack, so I can't use my ability because it has to be a melee attack, I think. Hellish Rebuke. No, I'm going to use Hellish Rebuke. Within 60 feet of you, that damage, yep. I'm going to use Hellish Rebuke against it.
Oh.
That's interesting. It's fire and a burnt bone on forest.
So I will use my racial passive. And it succeeds, so take half as much damage.
Oh.
And if it's resistant to fire, it is not resistant.
Yeah, it is resistant to fire, so it'll take the full.
So it'll take a total of 5 damage then.
Okay.
Instead of 2.
All right. Huh. I'm reading the Banshee's Wail. Oh, it says the wail has no effect on constructs and undead. All creatures within 30 feet of her that can hear her must make a DC 13 con save. On a failure, a creature drops to 0 hit points.
What?
That's not cool.
Oh boy.
Can I DM Fiat that so that it doesn't do that?
You do what you want to do. I'm fine with me going down. It's actually, you know what? Hold on. Dark One's Luck. What does this one do?
But would
How
you
close? Hold on. All right. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna use Dark One's Luck.
Okay. Elinon, you have inspiration.
There. I have successfully.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that. Yeah, I'll use my inspiration.
Yep, I've successfully made the saving throw.
All right, so you just take the damage. So you're good then.
I forget how to use. Is that a die 4?
No,
No,
inspiration is a reroll.
Yeah.
Oh,
It's an
reroll.
extra d20 that you roll, yeah.
Okay, so what do I gotta? What was the?
Here, I'll just
What
apply
was
it
the
to you.
save?
Unless you want to roll it yourself. Yeah, it's a con save.
It doesn't matter. Okay, you can. Yeah, no, you can attack me again. That's fine. I thought it'd be to do it.
Let me on target, so you make one more save. Oh.
Oh shit.
Oh no.
Wah, wah, wah.
Yeah, and I don't have any portent that would help you. Both of my portent today are low. I should have used it on them. Now that I think about it.
So you guys see Dr. Elinon go stiff as a board, and he kind of falls over. Just thump.
No.
So you're now.
Why? Don't wait. God believe he died.
She used Banshee's Wail, and he failed to save, so he dropped to 0 hit points. So everyone else who passed the save is going to take that psychic damage. So you guys all take 13 damage, except Elinon, who takes his full life.
Ouch.
Yep, everyone takes 13.
Okay.
All right, so it is then Jeff's turn.
Is that where Jeff really is?
No, you said you were riding on him, so he's like squeezed inside the hovel right now with you guys.
Oh, gotcha. Okay. All right. Well, I'm right up in front then, so really nowhere for me to move at this point, other than, you know what? I'm going to do a animal handling check to see if Jeff will actually climb the walls. Will he? Is that gonna be an action for me to do, or?
Skill checks are actions.
You said what?
Mostly skill checks are actions.
Yeah, in combat.
All right. Well, I will not bother with that then. So I guess I'll just attack each one of the banshees one.
Okay.
I'm sorry, it's Jeff's turn. God, I'm stupid.
Yeah, it's Jeff's turn.
I'm going to web banshee number.
Remember, you'll be doing it at disadvantage because you got squeeze mechanics going on right now.
Yep.
Yeah.
Disadvantage Bukkake. for you, they have super low fucking AC.
Alright, that's his turn.
Alright. So then it is actually your turn then. Now you can make your attacks.
What's that?
I said, now you can make your attacks. Because it's your turn.
Alright, I'm going to attack Banshee number 1.
Alright. You're right in the doorway, so you can just like lean out and be like, well, yeah. Just your mount is at disadvantage, not you.
No, I rolled at advantage.
Oh yeah, no, I'm just saying.
Oh, yeah.
You smash into the Banshee with your magical warhammer. Oof.
Bing, ching.
Alright, and it's the tree guy. And he is going to... I can't really do a whole lot there. He is... I think he's a huge creature. Let me see. Yeah, he's a huge plant, so he can't squeeze into a 5-foot space. So you would be right, Scratch. He can't go anywhere beyond where he's at without specific type of movement. But he can call up some little tree and dudes. So he can't really see you guys, so he'll hold an action if you guys come out and he can see you. He'll attack you. Alright, Zarth, your turn. You got a Banshee on your north and your south.
I like to have the Banshees make a wisdom saving throw for channel divinity.
Alright. That's the first one.
Fails.
That's the second one.
Fails. They both fail. DC 17.
Oh, nice, okay.
So now they have to run as far away as they possibly can. Away from me.
Okay.
In one direction. So that's for 1 minute, unless they're damaged.
Alright.
That's effective immediately, right? Doesn't start. Does it say they do it immediately or
Right.
on their turn?
It's immediately.
Okay. So they'll move up to their movement then.
Wait for me. Since they're spirits, they can go through walls. They have to go.
Okay. Anything else?
Check something else. Let's see.
They're also unable to make reactions.
Nope. Sure.
And they're ethereal, so I think technically you should be able to go through them.
What else did I play?
Come on.
How bad is everybody? Who took the most damage, at least?
I had
I'm
some
unconscious.
damage from that.
I think everyone did take damage. Who took the most?
I took all of my hit points.
Elinon is down on the ground.
You got
I know,
Elinon who's-
I know you're down. I can't use that because channel divinity is an action. So
Yeah.
I guess that'll be my turn then.
Okay.
That'll be my turn for now.
Magren Magren has the most damage.
So you go always bonus action healing word him.
Yeah. Yeah, I'll do a level 1 here, ward.
Okay, Krez, you're up.
So to the Banshees should have immediately started running on that when he cast Channel Divinity, and if they can pass through walls, they would have run as far away as possible because they failed.
Right. On their turn, they move.
No, it's immediate. I think that's why he read off his ability.
Well, let's turn undead with Channel Divinity. Yeah,
Oh, I know. The creature must spend their turns moving as far away as they possibly can.
Okay, I thought you said immediately earlier.
I thought it was immediately, and I looked to say, oh, okay.
Okay. So
I saw him on this thing.
I saw him do on both of those. Nothing I can do. I got nothing. Pass my turn.
Heal somebody.
I'm gonna send. No, Glutt's gonna do nothing as well. There we go.
You can see Banshee too from where you're standing at, like outside the door. But since it's been turned, yeah, that's probably like a better idea. All right, Abraxas, you're up. Nobody moved, so no one can move out.
Yeah, I'm gonna wait for the Banshees to run away, so I will strategically end my turn.
All right. Banshee 2 will run away. All right.
They bravely ran away.
And Elinon rolled his first death save successfully.
He didn't get healing worded, or what?
Figure that. I can't figure out how to target somebody. I don't even know who got down.
Dr. Elinon.
Who is
the guy in the lower left hand corner?
Who's Evan? Who's busy?
The guy in the lower left corner.
So I just click on the token, right? Or
you click yourself with left click first, and then you control click. Then you control left click the other guy to the point where you see an arrow going back and forth between the two of you.
So click and control click. There we go. All right.
Why don't I see him on? Oh, never mind. Zarth. Okay. Yep. Now you got it on there. Now go ahead and roll your healing word spell from your actions tab.
7.
Yep. So he doesn't have to make any saving throw then.
All right. That means he gets a turn because that would have been before.
Yep.
I had to figure out the thing first. So.
All right, Elinon. Yay.
It's my first time playing a caster on this thing. Okay.
Oh, you're good, dude. No worries.
No worries for the rest of you. I'm sorry.
Okay, so I'm going to use my movement to stand up. Oh, thank you. Oh, what happened?
I don't want you to stick down here forever, you know.
No. Okay, well then.
Oh, that chili's spicy.
Mortality.
Don't actually do anything.
Okay, it's the highest possible on the die. On healing. If the creature hit the 0 points. For a circle of mortality feature.
He would take 2 more, so you'd have 9 health total then.
Yeah.
Okay.
You're a grave cleric?
Yep. Grave cleric.
That's my favorite type of cleric.
I'll mark the level 1 healing. There you go.
Yeah, I don't think there's anything I can do.
You can move out of the space 10, 20. Yeah, you can get to right here.
No, I used my movement to get up.
No, never mind.
It's half and you have to stand up.
Yeah, never mind then.
Oh, it's only half?
Yeah, it's half.
So yeah, you wouldn't be able to get anywhere. You can use your action to drink a potion.
I don't have a potion.
It's Adventures League.
Yeah, you start with a potion of regular healing.
Oh, okay.
But you're 2, so it's regular, right? So.
Yep.
So how much healing is that? That's 2 die 4?
2d4 plus 2.
Yep.
Banshee one will run away.
Okay, so yeah, I'll get up and I'll pop the top on that little sucker and heal 9.
And Jeff is up. So the Banshees have run away. But you know, by the sound of it, something else is out there. What are you going to do, Jeff and Magren?
What you gonna do, brother?
Charge forward like he always does.
I hope so.
Sorry, kiddos. Let's see here. So they ran away.
But you hear something lumbering off in the distance.
Indeed. So I'm technically squeezing, right? So that's basically difficult terrain.
Yep.
Ugh. If I'm moving there, that's going to be a melee.
Mm-hmm.
You just moved the wrong token. Oh wait, no, that is the right token. I've got you as Derwin's token.
Well, I mean, do we want to gauge a whole
The
nother...
arrow. How'd I cancel the arrow, by the way?
Just control left click this thing again.
Well, me
Do we
or...
want to
Oh, okay, you.
Do we want to get in combat with a whole brand new person while we got Banshees coming around?
The Banshees were channel divinity away. They ain't coming back for a minute.
Nope.
Okay, so they don't get us pretty much.
Someone wasn't paying attention.
No, I know they got turned. I just am not too familiar with the term.
Well, it'll last. That fear effect lasts for a minute, unless if they get damaged.
Okay, all right,
And,
all right.
Ability ends.
Jeff's gonna come over and bukkake the tree.
Not today, son. Oh.
Oh, surely hit, Captain. I better surely hit, Captain.
Ah, he's resistant to it, huh?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
He's resistant to magic damage, even.
Yeah, that's the weird.
That's very rare.
All right, let's go.
Especially for a tier 2 creature.
Bring it on, tree.
Don't be hasty. Be dead. And reaches out to touch you, Magren. All right. Oh. 18, does that hit you?
You said an 18?
Yeah, 18.
Oh, definitely not.
That's what I thought. And it says it hit on the table, so it's like, what?
You know what? It's because I was wielding that great sword that one time, and I wasn't. I took the shield off. Give me 1 second.
Oh. I was like, wait, an 18, that doesn't hit you.
There we go.
You should have like 22 armor, I think. You got a plus
Yeah.
2 shield.
Yeah, I got 20. I got a 22 AC. So
So a 23 will hit you, though.
Yes, a 23 would, yeah.
All right, that's what he rolls for his second attack.
You know.
Bring it on.
Slams into you with the fucking like gigantic tree branch. Does 17 damage to you.
Ouchie.
All right, Zarth, you're up.
No cast. Cast.
Cast what?
I am going to upcast Spirit Guardians.
Can you upcast that spell?
Yes. It does additional damage.
Oh, neat. All right.
It's going to be 4d8 radiant.
Okay.
How do I upcast this? The damage.
While the dice is in your hand, just right click for
Right
each
click.
additional dice. Yeah, right click for each additional dice. So click on the damage portion of the spell, then right click the dice, and
So-
each time you right click will add 1 die.
The damage, and then right click. Whoa! Wait.
No, you would have right click.
Just and then just
Yeah, you want to right click before you roll it.
Oh, okay. I didn't really.
just roll 1d8 more.
No, yeah.
Just like pick up.
It's cool. Just roll another D8 and he can throw it in there.
Yeah. Okay.
There we go. 20 radiant.
That's what DMs are for.
Yeah.
Okay, I got that on there.
Dance puppet.
Fuck you.
Sure.
All right, that's your 15-foot.
And I'm actually going to move right there, so to get in there, really get in there.
All right.
It's centered around me, so.
Yeah, well, yeah, it's centered around you. Goes up to a 15-foot circle.
Yep.
Okay, anything else? Start getting this through here.
Nope. Right. That'll be all for now.
Okay. All right, Krez.
Okay. So 10, or 5, 10, 15. I can't. Can I see part of it because it's a large creature?
Yeah, it's huge. It's a huge creature, so yeah, you can't see part of it.
Am I rolling it? Wait, Glutt's turn would have. Whatever. I'm gonna target it. Is it minus anything to cast at this point? Or because it's a huge creature? No. Is it?
No. Well, I mean, you can see like part of it. Like, let's say that like it's got one of its large ass legs kind of sticking out there. So let's say that it has half cover.
That's a -2.
Yeah, -2.
Or it's up to +2 on this armor class. Increases the AC of a creature, not decreases your attack.
Oh, that's right. Okay.
Well, it's easy enough for us just to roll -2.
Yeah.
Makes it easier, calculates it all in.
Go ahead.
You know what? I'm just gonna Eldritch Blast because I can't do what I want to do this turn.
All right.
Here's the first one. Is a 15 hit? Nope. Let me do a -2 for the next one. That's a nat 1, so that's a nope. That's the end of my turn. Glutt is going to fly up, fart on it, and fly back. I have advantage on the next attack.
All right. All right, Abraxas.
All right. So we're thinking we want to damage this thing until it's dead, right?
No.
That's
Kind of
what-
blocks our path.
I'm going to move there, and then can I get on top of the mound that is her cave.
Yeah, it would. You would need to make an athletics check.
Okay, instead of athletics, I'll Misty Step as bonus action.
Okay.
So I'll be like there, but on top.
All right.
And I'm going to cast, it's resistant to bludgeoning damage apparently, but I'm going to cast Animate Object and Attack. So I have a bag of ball bearings. So I'm going to take 10 of them out, cast Animate Object on them, and then start wailing.
I don't use all of that.
Why did it roll with advantage?
Took 20s on arrow.
Oh, that was 2 attacks. Okay. It lagged for a second, so I thought it was advantage.
Hold on. We actually should be rolling.
2.
Is it considered squeezing right now? Because in a space smaller than it actually is, we would be rolling at advantage.
Would we?
Yes, squeezing mechanics. If it's in a space smaller than it's what it's meant for, which appears to be a 3x3 character, then we would be rolling at advantage.
Okay.
But that's up to the DM.
Well,
that's up to Invader to call.
He's not really like, because of where he came up at, he's kind of like part of the forest wall itself too. So
okay.
I would say no, not
that's
in this particular case. Okay, he's not really squeezing there, but he can't move out.
Damn trees.
Yep.
7. What's that? That's 7. 8. It's lagging a little bit, so it's kind of hard. 9. 10. So I missed twice, and I have 2 20s. All right. So I have to do this 8 times. 1, 2, 3, 4,
Damaging yourself.
5, 6.
You're targeting
7.
yourself.
I'm targeting myself.
Yeah.
And then
Stop beating the shit out of yourself. What are you doing, man?
All right. So hold on. 14, 19, 25, 32, 39, 44.
Each animate object attack individually?
Yes.
Okay, that is crazy. Yep.
7. I have one more. Let me actually target him this time. No, I did it to myself again. All right, so it's 49 damage, but you're resistant or whatever, so figure that. Oh, and then I have my 2 20s. I get double dice, so another 6. So 55 damage, and then whatever that's reduced to. And I will attempt to figure out how to actually target something the next time I do this.
Click the other creature.
I'm sorry, what?
Click yourself and control click the other guy.
Click myself, control. That's what I did. I thought that's what I did. Okay. I'll try to figure it out for the next one.
Yeah, you need to change your hit points too back to how many wounds you had before.
Okay. Yeah, I was at 25.
All right, so I'll take.
Okay.
Okay. I applied the damage to the treant, and it'll be Banshee 2. She's still turned, so she's gonna just continue running away. 5, 10, 15, 20. 5, 30. Dr. Elinon.
Looks like I'm going to move here. Just kind of twiddle my thumbs for a little.
Okay, Banshee 1 is going to continue running away. Jeff and Magren.
I'm not able to move one more square, right? Or am I?
I'd say that because it's like the edge of it, it's like right there that you could move up into that space.
Okay.
Just right there.
Geez. And what size is the tree?
He is a huge tree. That definitely hits.
Wah, wah.
Alright. His turn. He's gonna attack you back.
See.
Ah, but he rolls an auto 1 too. And a 26.
Wisdom save for the Fox Spirit Guardian.
Oh, yeah, it did start his turn there, so he gets the con save.
Wisdom save.
Wisdom save, that's right. Let me do it, just a minute. Oh, it failed. So it takes damage.
Still take that 21 damage.
Okay. Let's see, 85. Alright, Zarth, your turn.
As my action, I will dispose of a curse onto it. The next time it takes a hit, all damage is vulnerable to all types of damage. Channel Deity, Path to the Grave.
Yeah, well, I'm going to fuck it up then.
That's my turn. I'm going to heal my guys on the roof. As a bonus action. Another healing word.
Alright, yep, the next attack on it is, it'll be vulnerable too.
So it's
Is it just the next attack, or is it
According
for
to
the next round?
Yeah, it's just the next attack.
Okay.
The next time an ally attacks it becomes vulnerable to all the damage from that attack, and then the curse ends.
Gotcha.
All right. My turn now?
you or an ally hits
Yeah, you
the
or an
cursed
ally,
creature
yeah,
with an attack.
Yeah. Go ahead and just.
You
pass
transfer
it then.
ability to all attack damage.
Yep.
So that damage will be double too. This is vulnerable.
I forgot I'm on a broom, so I'm going to fly into the air
Alright.
to the point where I can see him. Krez gave me advantage earlier, and I'm going to cast Witch Bolt.
Nice.
Nice. Kill you, my friend.
Oh,
Heal.
cook 'em.
Heal for 9. Albrix.
If I miss, I'm
Okay.
going to use my reroll.
Okay.
So, does a 26 hit?
Definitely.
All right, I'm going to roll 8d12 damage. So give me a second here while I add 4 more,
Damn.
because he's vulnerable to it right now, right?
Yeah, then for the next attack, yeah. So that'll be it.
1, 2, 4. Yep. And I'm gonna yell, "Run, motherfucker!"
I'll repel back. You see like 2 fingers pointing. I got you.
Let's gonna do the same thing again. He's gonna give me advantage. Actually, you know what? I don't need that anymore. All I have to use use my action. I don't have to hit it anymore. Krez is going to give.
More channel divinities until a short rest or a long rest.
He's going to give Dr. Elinon advantage on his next attack. Actually, wait. Can you even hit from there, Dr. Elinon?
No.
He's going to give advantage to Magren's next attack.
Nice. Okay. All right, Abraxas, you are on top of the hut itself. The rock.
Okay,
Kill you too, so
I
we should be
I am
better.
going to try to not target myself.
If you click the cross swords in the upper right hand corner, you can see if you have anything targeted. Right now, you have nothing.
Wait, there's a sword?
In the upper right hand corner, if you click the cross swords, it's the combat tracker. It tells you exactly everything that's currently in combat, their hit points of allies, not enemies. And
Where do you see this at? Lower right?
upper right.
Oh, right here. Oh, okay. Oh, there's the turn tracker. I was wondering where it goes. I was wondering where it was.
Yeah,
So
you just
I'm
have-
trying control click, but I'm still targeting myself.
No, you're not. You
Yourself first?
you want the white aura around yourself because that means that you have yourself selected to do actions.
Okay.
Select the tree mat.
Right now, you only
Okay.
have the treant guy targeted to do actions too. So if you do your attacks, then it'll go on him.
Okay. Okay. Then I will try to attack him. Ah.
You hit.
Hey, how about that? It actually rolled it on the right thing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Just hit. Critical hit.
So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right. So 2 misses, 3 misses, 4. Oh, I got a lot of misses in there. Wait a minute. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 hits, one of which was a critical. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then did I roll 5 or 6? 5. And then the 1d4. So, oh, I forgot to target him with that.
No.
So I'll take this and drop it on him.
He's been long dead now. You're just beating on a dead tree trunk now. Just like shrivels up like.
I'm angry at this thing, so this is what happens.
He just like char it to ash.
I think he's dead now, so I think you should get going.
Yeah, I think we have to hang out and wait for Red Ruth.
Yeah, because of the turn mechanic, the banshees basically have fled the field, so they're gone.
Drop concentration on spirit guardians, so we won't have risk hitting the hag.
All right, so you guys have time that you can take a short rest here if you want to use your hit die.
Best words you could ever say to a warlock.
Please. Restore my channel divinity.
Not enough time for a long rest. You won't be gone that long, but
Short
you
rest though.
definitely have time for a
I
long rest.
get back in short rest.
I am choosing to restore my hit dice at maximum because of my familiar.
Okay.
So
Let's take a quick 5-minute bathroom break because I need to go potty.
Woohoo!
Yes, same.
It's a D8 on clerics, right?
yes. So I add an additional 6 to that then. All right.
Hit die on this thing.
And
Yes,
I'll roll
4.
1.
Hit die. Got 9.
I'm at full hit points, and I have
Wait, what?
no spells used.
Oh, did we take a short rest?
Yeah.
Okay. I thought he just meant we were taking a short rest, like for himself.
We're also taking a 5-minute bio break.
Got you. Yeah, that part I caught. I just missed the short rest for the characters. They were my last hit die. Oh, oops, I made a death save like a dumbass. Grabbed the wrong die. Oh.
Roll these things. Every time I click it, it pops out a box. One. Woohoo! Back to full. Cool. Alright, I had to physically roll it, apparently.
You're gonna use the hit die on Jeff, because I'm pretty sure he's about to die.
I don't know if I can. Can I?
Yes. He gets hit dice. He gets hit dice back just like normal creatures do.
What's the giant spider's attack?
I'll tell you.
40-10?
40-10 plus 4. So each time he rolls the dice, he gets a plus 4. Oh wait, no, it's a plus 4 hit point. Okay, no mind. He has a plus 1 to his modifier. Yeah.
Yeah, so it's just 1d10.
And a plus 1 to the rolls. Is Elinon gonna choose to use some hit dice?
He used his last one.
Sad little wizard.
Well, I used them all to get to full health, and then I just got wiped out with that one hit.
You gotta have features like Dark One's Blessing, okay? Or Dark One's Luck.
So, for those of you listening at home, remember to follow us at Facebook and on Twitch at Dice by the Sword, where you can talk to some of the cast along with the Dungeon Masters.
Who is our wizard?
Our wizard is
Dr. Elinon Rexington.
I'm Death Ward.
Also Abraxas, but
You have a Death Ward now, so next time you fall in battle, you don't have to do death saves.
because
I don't think Jeff wanted to be healed today.
I don't think he did either.
wait, what do you mean if I'm going to fall?
So, does this mean you're beating Jeff more?
Yes, like he's resting and like trying to hit points. Like I'm beating him, and that's the reason why he's.
No, I got. Yeah, he's complaining he's complaining about having to carry you around, so he can't get rest because you keep hitting him.
Didn't work. I clicked on you. Oh, Death Ward 2. Abraxas. There we go. Gotcha. It lasts for 8 hours, so enjoy that Death Ward.
I'll be back in a second. I'm gonna grab a snack.
Casting things. Say if I cast Effect Runes, I right-click it. Right. Minimize, add action, remove action, create item, delete item, close window, minimize. Nope. So I just do that. I don't know how this thing works.
All right.
Why are you attacking yourself?
Figure out this casting thing. I'm trying to figure out how to do the outcasting thing.
Hold your die like you're gonna throw it over the box, and then before you let go, right click.
And
okay.
You're just no, that's the attack, not the damage. The damage. By the way, before you roll the damage portion, unselect people. You got 2 people attacked. You did.
He's beating the shit out of people on the break.
What? Just restore it. Just manually remove it. I'm figuring out spellcasting here. Huh?
He's a traitor. He's attacking us. Ah!
You don't want this. You don't want this.
And Magren, give me a perception check while you are out there with the tree.
I'm also in the sky.
You can you and also Abraxas. So all three of you guys could give me a perception check.
Perception. You sure it's not investigation? Because I'm better at that one.
I'm positive it's perception.
Perceive something too. No.
Oh, I rolled okay.
See something, say something.
Can I perceive something too?
So Krez gets like a flare, a solar flare in his eye through the trees, and he doesn't see anything because he rolled a natural 1. And but Abraxas and Magren both see.
The tree died terribly.
You mostly reduced it down to almost cinder and ash, but before Krez makes short work of the fucking tree's corpse, Magren and Abraxas, you guys both see that there's a small skeleton lodged in a hollow cavity in the trunk of the undead tree. And on the it would be unremarkable except for the fact that it's wearing a small witch's hat, or what looks like a witch's hat, and it has what looks like a wand of some kind in its hand, clutched in its bony hand.
Krez like, that was there before I casted the spell. Honest.
Okay. We're still kind of in the short rest mechanic, right?
Yep.
Could you remove the depth ward off me? I was working on using this thing on casting.
You can remove it yourself also if it's an effect that you applied.
He's like, I don't know how. That's so
I
often.
don't know how to use this thing yet. Okay.
That's all right. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. I will ritually cast detect magic, then take a look at it. If no one does anything before that.
Do you have identify?
I do have identify. So I was going to cast detect magic first, but because it may just be a stick.
You get both a feeling, and you can see a small shimmering aura around the hat and the wand in it and the skeleton's hand. The hat is giving off illusion aura, an illusion magic aura, and the wand is giving off a abjuration, I guess.
Okay. So those are both fun. So I'm guessing it's probably something like a hat of disguise or something, if it's illusion magic. And the wand could be just about anything. Do you guys want me to identify it now?
Yes.
All right. We have the time, so I will ritually cast identify.
Okay. The hat is indeed a hat of disguise, and shaped like a witch's hat, and the wand is a +1 wand of the war mage.
Ooh.
Divine caster's probably not.
It works for any. Let me see. I think it actually does not say clerics. I'll look it up.
Yeah, I don't think it works on clerics.
Magren wants.
Magren, give it to him. He wants all the magic items.
Give him out. Give him that all about.
Actually, it does not have a class restriction. It just says attack rolls while cast. Yep. So it affects spell attack rolls. No class limitation.
Yay! Is that a tunable item? Possibly.
Does require attunement, yes.
Cool. My attunement slots are not filled, so I can have it.
Well, it's also determined by the max amount of magic items you currently have.
Well, I know I am way under the threshold. He's only got 3.
Yeah, because I think you can have, what, 4 in Tier 2?
I think 3 actually is the cap for Tier 2.
Wait, the shield doesn't matter, right? The shield 2, right? Yeah. I've got rid of the knight. Protection the shield.
Yeah, magic item limit for Tier 2 is 3.
Oh, okay. Sweet.
So you can choose this item, and you just have to give up one of your other ones.
Yep.
Now, if you obtained the item in Season 9, do you still get the mechanic where it, like, goes away, but then as soon as you hit Tier 3, you can get it back?
No.
No, that's only if you got it. It's only if you got it in the previous season, and it's before you converted to the next tier up in the current season.
Correct.
Gotcha.
The only other way is if you were to acquire a legendary item, say from like White Plume Mountain, that gets like stashed away until you're high enough level to use it. Otherwise, it's just like Scratch said.
Right. Okay.
Saved by the goggle of the map.
All right, so you guys finished your short rest. You've recovered a couple of neat magic items from the dead tree, and Red Ruth comes back, and she's looking much cleaner, and she seems a bit more chipper about everything. And that was just what I needed. Oh, I see you had some fun around here without me. More's the pity. And as I said previously, Redcon, but now I'll say it again, Rosala needs the blood of a Titan to free herself from Zariel's pact. There's a defunct Titan, if you want to call him that anymore, named Uldrak.
Uldrak?
Yeah, Uldrak, yeah.
Let me get the notebook up.
You guys can go ahead and just close the map. I won't use it anymore.
Cool. How do you spell that name, by chance? Or you put it in there somewhere? Okay, cool. And this thing's a creature, right?
Yes.
Alright, cool. Certain location you can find this thing.
Yes, he's in Uldrak's grave. Right there on your map. And she points to the southeast.
I kind of closed the map, so you have to open it again. For me, thanks. Southeast.
Yep. Where are my pointers
Oh.
at?
Uldrak's grave. Okay.
It's actually one of the items that's listed on the map.
It is indeed, yes. It's someplace you can actually go, and there's things that happen there, rather than just me narrating.
Get going now.
It's on the list, the top 15 things to see while in hell. Well, we must go. Can't pass up this opportunity.
All right, so you guys make your way. Take your leave of the Red Ruth. She thanks you again and starts preparing some nefarious potions, of course. Probably poison or something for the peasantry. You guys make your way to Uldrak's grave, and as you are approaching, you can see the cracked helm and sword of a Titan lies half buried in the ash of Avernus. It's just gigantic, the size of this helmet and sword. And a spherical stone set into the sword's pommel still gleams with scarlet radiance, like one of the biggest fucking red rubies that you've ever seen in your life. Bigger than your head.
So you want one of my spell components? You
see this very forlorn-looking figure, kind of sitting not too far away, with this gigantic figure. He's enormous, and he's just sitting with his legs kind of splayed out, hunched over, with his shoulders drooped forward, and he just like lets out the biggest sigh ever.
So, real quick, did Red Ruth say how much blood it required?
She did not.
Hmm.
Just that Rosala would have to drink the blood of a Titan, so probably not that
Okay.
much, but you don't know for sure.
Okay. Maybe we can negotiate for some.
And he looks up as you guys approach and just kind of stand in a line in front of him, and he's like, "Oh, guests. Old Uldrak doesn't usually get guests anymore. What do they want? What do you want?"
I find that surprising since you're listed as one of the top 15 things to see while in hell.
Who said that? Who told you that? No, I'm not. I'm just Uldrak.
Well, apparently we have a bit of a situation. We need a bit of your blood. Not much, but a bit. Do you think you might be able to give us just a tad?
Why does it ask for blood? And then he begins mumbling to himself. Do any of you guys speak Giant?
I do
My
not.
character doesn't.
Speak what language?
Giant.
Nope.
Nope.
He begins mumbling to himself in a language that you guys don't, none of you guys can understand, and then he looks real sharply at Abraxas and, why does it ask for blood?
We're in hell. Everything requires blood.
Not my blood. Not this blood. Not Uldrak blood.
Do you have a particular reason as to why you're not willing to part with your blood?
This is my blood. But blood is bad. Bad blood.
Is there anything that we can offer in trade?
Maybe. You could maybe help Uldrak regain his glory? Maybe? They could help us, maybe. Yes. No. They might not help us. No. They could help us.
Who is it? Who is it that you're speaking to? I too have something that does voices from nowhere. Then you hear Krez go,
What? They smells bad. These visitors smell so bad. It's very stinky.
don't mind him. He's just my perpetual slave of the hell.
We're all slaves in hell. Yes. All slaves in hell.
What can we do to assist you then? How can we restore you to your glory?
What? Glory? What?
You-
Oh, yes. Maybe they can help us. Yes, let us ask them. Ask them, Uldrak. Yes, ask them. And it seems like he's just talking to himself. And if anybody who wants to go ahead and give me a perception check.
I'll try to perceive this skill.
I'm gonna roll. I'm gonna have Glutt roll as well.
I am not very perceptive at the moment. I must be distracted.
Oh my dice! I don't like how this roller works.
All right, so
Can I get a chance to actually try roll this thing?
well, you don't have to use the in-game roller. You can roll your own dice if you want, if that's easier for you. But
Oh, okay. Okay, I'll just get dice next time. I don't know if I
But
get
then
them.
none of us will believe you.
yeah, you have to take pictures of the nat 20s and shit. No, I'm just kidding. We're all adults here.
On the camera.
All right. So Glutt and Magren are, well, I mean, it's kind of obvious to see it really. So you guys all rolled over a 10. So you can tell that there's something off about Uldrak, other than him being down here in hell. Like the color of his skin that you can see, and there's quite a bit of his skin is visible. It's rather than just like a solid flesh tone color of one type or another. It seems like he's got some weird black veins going on. It's just like
greater restoration on this Titan.
Would he think that greater restoration would work?
Give me an Arcana check.
Would it be a religion check if he's religious?
No, it's Arcana.
Can I make a check as well?
You could try, sure.
14.
12.
All right, so
I'll use guidance. Bad D4. One more point. 15.
all right, so Abraxas, you're not sure definitively if something like that would help. And well, actually, no. That's just high enough. 12 is just high enough for the DC. So you both come to the conclusion that Uldrak is in his current incarnation, his current form. Without getting more information from him, he looks like more of a fiend rather than a natural giant or a titan.
Person.
And you come to the conclusion that it's in order to actually obtain the blood of a titan, it must be drawn from his normal form rather than his current fiend form. That may be what he's talking about with his glory.
Okay.
And he kind of like he gives you like the dead eye look with one eye, kind of like real sharp looking at each of you guys individually, and then back to Krez. And my glory, you could help us. Yes. To restore our glory for old Uldrak. Well, we must spill the blood of Tiamat on the ground of Avernus.
So, are we speaking figuratively?
Spill
the blood of Tiamat?
I know who that is.
Are we talking actually spilling the blood of Tiamat? Or are we talking about spilling the blood of any dragon because it is a representation of Tiamat?
No. For glory, it must be Tiamat. But no, we could not fight her right now. That would be madness. Madness! No. We have learned that one of her dragon kin, Archon the Cruel, has acquired some of Tiamat's blood that he carries in a reliquary draped around his neck. You see that abomination sword over there? He points by his feet where his sword is at. Well, that gemstone that so many adventurers have come to try to claim from me is truly an orb of dragon kind, which is very, I'm sure, could interest Archon, and he could maybe help us to restore.
To take out Tiamat? That's why you're down here? Just ask the question.
No. Came down here to fight for glory, but no. No. And he kind of waves his hands a little bit, and in front of you, and you see his form just kind of diminish. And he's standing next to, he eventually comes to rest and solidifies down by the helmet itself. And you can see that it's actually a spine devil. Tiamat has cursed us. Now, this pitiful small body, I must try to scrabble to survive. Uldrak must do what he must. But you draw strong adventurers. Yes, yes. You could take this, the gem, the orb of dragonkind, to Archon, and perhaps he will trade it to you for the Tiamat's blood, and then I could pour the blood on the ground in Avernus and regain my glory as you just saw.
Okay.
Yes. Yes, will you help old Uldrak? Then, yes, then you can get Titan's blood. Yes, I'll give you my blood, yes. Willingly, yes.
All right, and where is
I got another
Archon?
question for you. What color is this dragon that has Tiamat's blood?
Archon is a dragonborn.
Oh,
He.
Okay, and I'm guessing he's in Archon's tower.
You got it. Yep.
That's number 14 on the list, by the way.
Well, 2 birds in 1 stone, I guess.
So you will help old Drac?
Have a choice. You're gonna help you gain your honor, glory.
Yes.
Try to get that curse removed from you.
Be forever in your favor. Yes. Oh, yes. Okay. You take the orb, and he goes over to it and kind of fiddles with it, and is just like stretching up on his spine devil tiptoes, and kind of picks the gem off the side of the sword, and it comes off surprisingly easily in his hands, and it's way bigger than he is. And as he picks it off of the sword, it kind of shrinks down into a more manageable size magically, and he then is holding it in both of his hands and kind of holds out the gem to you guys.
To retrieve this orb of dragonkind.
Yeah, he's giving you the orb of dragonkind to trade to Archon for Tiamat's blood. And he holds it out to Krez.
I don't know. I mean, I was cool when this was, just trying to rescue a unicorn, but Orb of Dragonkind, 1 measly unicorn.
Titan, too. You an ally.
If we have to restore you to your glory, would you be willing to assist us in the future?
Yes, yes, yes. Uldrak would be in your debt, yes. If you need to restore me, restore Uldrak to his glory, restore me, yes, and then I will help you too. Many foes are down here in hell. So Glutt is gonna come over and grab the gem, the orb.
Okay.
All right. And Uldrak he's like dancing around. He's like, Uldrak be free again. Uldrak's gonna have glory. Yeah, yeah, yeah. All right. So you guys have the orb. And what would you like to do now?
I guess we make our way towards the tower.
Okay. So, making your way up that way. It's going to be... let's see. That's 1, 2... It's going to be about 3 hours journey on foot. So... Tyler, give me a...
Is everybody on foot?
Well, that's just assuming everyone just travels at a normal pace. you can make it faster if you want to travel faster, or if you have mounts that you can use. I know Krez has a broom.
I can do a phantom steed.
Yeah, I can Phantom Steed as well.
You guys can both Phantom Steed.
I just need
can see
about 10 minutes to Phantom Steed it up.
There's perception.
Magren has Jeff.
Yep.
So Zarth. What can Zarth do?
I don't have a steed.
Can you double up on a Phantom Steed?
I think, can you cast it for another person, or is it self only? It may be self only. Hang on.
You see Zarth wearing is on his head, and it's in the goggles are eagle shape. And he has a shield that radiating a little bit of magic. That's it.
For the duration, you or a creature you choose can ride the steed. The creature uses statistics for a riding horse. Blah blah blah. Duration
So I guess
one
I guess I
hour.
hitched a ride with the person that's offering me a ride.
Yeah, well, it's duration 1 hour, so it would take 10 minutes to ritually cast it, 11, I guess, if you count the casting time. And then I could cast one for you, and then cast one for myself, and I would be 11 minutes behind you. Can we get there? Because they move quickly.
Yeah, it would basically like have your journey, so it would take like an hour and a half instead of 3 hours.
$2 for an hour and a half, and then walk the rest of the way.
Okay, so we could do that.
All right, so you guys get up to Archon's Tower, and well, you journey up to Archon's Tower. Let's see.
For me to do a perception check. Is that correct?
No, I was asking if you would roll me a D100, please.
A D100?
Yep.
Random encounter time.
Uh,
We're going.
a
Here comes the
59?
lightning.
I guess.
Or a cake or the locust or
Oh, I
some
think I
shit.
messed up somewhere. Hold on. How I do 100?
Right click on the D10, and then you can select the percentage.
Yeah, just select the little percentage sign, and then it'll give you the.
Oh, it's 35. All right. 35.
That's excellent.
Oh, boy.
That's exactly the roll I wanted you to roll.
Oh, no. So where's my perception coming in now?
Low numbers tend to be worse for the random encounters we've found.
Oh, boy. Who better this
Alright.
didn't do myself?
And let's see. How about Tony? Give me a D20, please.
A D20.
Yeah.
Here you go.
All right.
We're facing 14 bone devils. Ah.
Yes. Okay. So as you're traveling, you make it 3/4 of the way there, and then you see along your path, your way is blocked by a slow-moving stream of bloody sludge that feeds into the river Styx further on to the east. And the tributary itself is about 20 feet wide and looks relatively deep in the middle, not like crazy super deep, but more than like 6 feet deep just from looking at it here. What will you guys do? It's completely blocking your path.
Okay, and how wide is it again?
20 feet wide.
20 feet wide.
Yep.
Was it a chasm or a river? I missed.
It's a river. It's more of a stream, really. It's slow moving, so it's not like rapids or anything like that.
Glutt's gonna go fly above it and see if there's anything that is harmful.
Okay, give me a perception check with advantage, since he's flying up above. Okay, for sure, Drahzar. Nice. All right. So, surprisingly, you don't really, Glutt really doesn't see anything like nefarious or hostile to you guys. Further on down, maybe, I'd say, quarter to half a mile away, well far away from where you guys, almost to the edge of his sight. He can see that there's there's a small party of some kind of minor devils, but they are much too far away to be any kind of menace to you guys.
I'll fly back. Glutt will fly back, and I'll report everything to everybody. But it does not look like there's any sort of natural phenomenon like stuff jumping out or whatnot.
No, doesn't seem like that. Can't really. He can't really see any kind of obvious like natural life inside of the river or the stream.
So
If
the
you want,
broom
you
of
can
flying can get to the other side.
Right.
Which is what I have.
You can give me an Arcana check if you would like to try to recall more information about this type of encounter.
Okay. Some good Arcana checks.
Those are good. So you recall these, if you're remembering correctly, that these are called malignant tributaries, and that there are rivers and streams in the small little like ponds rather than lakes. Like these pop up all over Avernus and their equivalent in other levels of the other 9 hells, and they provide the devils with a ready source of nourishment.
Oh, do we have anything to poison it?
It kind of is poison already, from what you remember.
So we could fill it with goodness. All right, well, we'll come back to it.
You know that if rumor holds true that consuming water from a malignant tributary can also impart upon the imbiber or the drinker infernal buffs, basically.
Tempting, but
Who wants to drink up first?
Not really all that tempting.
Too bad phone wasn't here.
It's blood, right?
Well, it's bloody. Like bloody sludge water.
Oh, okay. All right. Never mind then.
So those who are able to fly over could just easily just fly over themselves.
I can Misty Step over. I can cast Levitate. Or... Oh, you know what? I have Tensor's Floating Disc. How much does that hold?
I think it'll hold like 2,000 pounds.
Yeah, it can hold.
Yeah, I was gonna say you could float other people over with that, but not yourself.
Yeah, you can't get on it though yourself.
It's a good idea. Just have us go over the dang thing with the disc. Save us some time.
Okay, so I will Tensor's Floating Disc everybody else, and then Misty Step myself, and use a 2nd level spell slot to Misty Step.
Okay.
I'll use my broom of flying.
Or we can use your Broom of Flying, and you can take people over one at a time. I'm cool either way.
I'm saying you do the tensor floating desk. I'm just gonna go by myself in my room of flying.
Oh, gotcha. Right.
Look out the tower and make sure there's no one hanging around it, you know? That'll attack us. Possibly.
Alright, so you guys are able to avoid any nasty obstacles there. And you make your way to the tower itself. And as you arrive at the tower, you can see that it is very dark and it looms above the horizon. Its black spire rising hundreds of feet. Its ramparts bristling with charred skulls mounted on iron spikes. The tower's apex splits into 5 narrower spires that jab at the sky like clawed fingers. Circling above the tower's peak is a great white dragon stained with ash and soot. As you get closer to the tower, you notice figures shuffling along its ramparts. Undead guards in various states of decay.
Since our fight.
I'm sorry, what was that?
How many hours has elapsed since our fight? After the fight?
With the Treant thing and the Banshees, I would say that it's no more than really like 3 initially. So she was gone for 2 hours altogether. So you guys fought them. Then you had a short rest. So you were there for 2 hours. When she got back, and then it took an hour and a half for you to get up here to Archon's tower. So
6.5.
So
Let me say
overall
4, 5ish.
It's like 3.5. So we'll say
3.5.
more around 4 hours.
Cool. The docks, that death ward's still activated. So
Between doing the unicorn thing and like the several combats we've had today, has it not been the point where we're like, hey man, take a long rest? Or I'm just curious because we've gone through like I think 2 or 3 combats during this day.
Yeah, that's true. And if you guys want to take the time to take a short rest, that's up to you. That you can absolutely can.
No, I meant long rest because we've done like 2 or 3 combats today. Plus a bunch
see if there's
of
any
traveling.
safe places for us to hunker down so we can actually take this rest.
We have a wizard who has I'm guessing tiny hut.
Oh,
I do have tiny hut. But he said when we were at Red Ruth's, we could do a short rest and not a long rest, and we've been moving ever since then.
Just not there. You can
short rest after the fight too.
Right, we did the short rest after the fight, but he said very specifically we couldn't do a long rest, so I just assumed we were kind of stuck.
Sorry, I just meant there at Red Ruth's cave. I didn't mean in general.
Okay.
I apologize.
I mean, I'm okay. I have used a few spells, but I still have some slots available.
Yeah, likewise.
We could all use a little bit of healing, but we can push through this.
Good. I'm just wondering for you guys.
Yeah, no, we can go a little bit further. Let's see if we can negotiate with this guy for the blood of whatever, and then go from there. Your princess is in another castle. Oh,
All right.
Solve this. I'm going to use locate creature to locate Archon himself when we get to the tower.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. You don't feel the presence of the creature that you're looking for here at this moment. And as you guys are like standing at the base of the tower, let's say, looking up at it, it's a very intimidating structure. The white dragon up above you guys kind of like looks down and sees you, and it lets out a roar, but not like a I'm going to start diving down to attack you kind of roar. Just kind of like it's communicating, and after a moment, it kind of just like flies back over above the tower itself again, like rather than along the side, is what I'm seeing in my head. And you hear the gates. There's a giant like drawbridge basically, and it kind of starts to lower down, and you see a strange-looking Tortolan, looks like a male, who's approaching you carrying a large I don't want to say two-headed, but it's like a skull hammer it's a big giant hammer where it's got a skull on either side for the heads. And it's glowing a green smoke coming out of its mouth. And the Tortolan his shell is like almost jet black, and his skin is a dark grayish color. And he's wearing a belt or almost like a loincloth kind of thing that has the different colors like white, blue, red, green, which you would assume to match the colors of Tiamat. And he comes walking out. Who dares to approach the Tower of Archon the Cruel?
We're travelers here to make a bargain with the great Archon himself.
Or adventurers, I assume you have something worthy to trade?
Yes, but we're confused. We were told this was the Tower of Archon, the most humble and merciful.
He looks at you with a deadpan look.
Zarth's kind of just smacks his forehead.
What have you brought for the master?
Orb of Dragonkind.
Orb of Dragonkind, you say? He has been interested in that, yes. Let me see it, please.
For him to see. Not.
I wave for our ally to show the orb, whoever's carrying it.
I'll pull it out and I'll show it to him, but not hand it to him.
Right, and that's fine. He kind of looks at it and waves his hand over it and can see that it is indeed what you guys say it is. Yes. Right. I am Kroll. I am the master's high priest of Tiamat. Death Priest Kroll is what they call me. And the master right now is paying homage to our queen, Tiamat, at the monument.
The skull thing and I just point past the shoulder and point to the skull.
It is normally a harrowing journey, but I will show you the way, and we will get there safely enough. All right, and so Kroll kind of turns off to the left around you guys, and he begins shuffling off towards the monument of Tiamat.
Okay, follow him.
Okay. All right, you guys journey for only maybe about half an hour, if that. He leads you in some hidden back ways that get you there in a very relatively shorter amount of time. And as you arrive at the monument, a colossal dragon's skull leans against a mountainside, surrounded by bones the size of houses. Acrid smoke rises from the skull's maw. A military tent has been pitched among the bones, and parked next to it is a two-wheeled infernal war machine. Gathered around this tent are a dozen chattering, reptilian humanoids with gleaming swords, white scales, and white leathery wings.
Friends of yours?
They are the Abishai that serve the master. They will leave us alone. And he leads you guys you walking with him. They look up kind of in alarm a little bit, but seeing Kroll, they relax again, and he just kind of waves them off, and they go back to chattering amongst themselves, and I continue following him up the. There's a trail of sorts that leads you around along the mountainside. That leads you up to the monument itself.
Is this our first time actually seeing the Infernal Machine? Because I remember hearing about them, but I don't think we've seen one.
Yes, actually, I believe it is. And taking a closer look at the machine, like if it catches your character's attention, then you can see that much like if someone like a mechanic working on a car, you see that the Infernal Machine is being serviced at the moment by a large black-furred or black-skinned Minotaur. Like, he's a huge guy, and he's got gold rings around on the base of his horns, and sheathed on his back. He has two gigantic fucking scimitars that are wreathed in slow burning flames.
To this Minotaur and offer him some water. Seeing that he is working on that thing.
I mean, you could go over to him and offer him the water.
Excuse me, would you like to have some water? I just pitch him my water.
He catches it
Skin.
and drains it all, and then throws it back at you.
No. Get out of here before I take your skull as a trophy for my war.
I walk away.
I say so. That's not very nice.
Kroll looks at.
Who's just bringing you water?
Kroll looks at you guys and looks at the Minotaur and.
Oh, that's Torgar. He has a bad attitude. That's why he doesn't normally talk to people.
And he just kind of like waves you. Torgar waves you guys away. And so Kroll continues leading you guys deeper into the camp, and he eventually leads you to like what you would believe is the main war tent or the main military tent. It's a lot bigger size and has like the banner of Archon out in front of it, which is a large skeletal-looking hand with green flames around it. And Kroll leads you out in front of the tent, and the guards like go to attention, but he
Relax, you fools. They're here to bargain with the master.
And he turns around to you guys and
Wait here a moment, please.
and he turns back around and goes inside of the tent, and you hear muffled voices speaking, but you can't really make out what they're saying. And after a moment, Kroll comes back out and,
yes, the master will see you now. He will speak to you.
I politely go in, follow.
And heading inside, you guys can see that there is a large rectangular wooden table, probably maybe 12 feet long, and seated behind the table in a very grand looking, more of the throne than a chair, is a gigantic fucking dragonborn who you can only assume to be Archon the Cruel, and his skin is a bright crimson red, and which would normally be not so stark and surprising as it is when you look down at his left hand is right about mid forearm all the way up to his fingers and whatnot is an obviously alien hand to him. It is the same green skeletal-looking hand with the sharp black claws on the end, and it's a bright green color as compared to his normal scales. It's almost like Christmas time for this guy.
Ah, my minions say that you have brought me something interesting. In return, you want something from me.
I'd like to have the blood Tiamat for the object we carry.
This must
That you're
be
wearing.
some object.
And I point to the person that has this sun object to reveal. Orb of Dragonkind.
How came you by this orb of Dragonkind, per se?
Aldrich, the Titan, the corrupted Titan.
I see.
That's in the South Hill here.
So he sent you to do his dirty work, is that it?
We're here
No.
to restore him to his former glory.
Yes.
That worm doesn't deserve to be restored to his glory, but I do want the orb of Dragonkind. And he looks at Kroll, and Kroll like nods his head like, yeah, it's legit, I checked it. So be it. And he takes he grabs this long golden chain off of his neck and pulls it up over his head, and he holds it out to Kroll, and Kroll gently takes the small glass vial and filled with a strange swirling, like it's like the blood itself is changing colors, like chromatically, and he brings it over to Krez and holds it out in exchange for the orb.
I look at the party. Can I get a consensus of yes, no?
Yeah, I mean, I'm sure it's a good deal for him. He can just go and get some more.
I suppose.
If he's a high priest and all. So, it's a win-win.
Alright, hand over the orb.
Okay.
I mean, right up until the hand of Vecna comes and, destroys the world, but that's for a later date.
I don't think he has it in this storyline.
He does. That's what I was just explaining, is that he has the hand of Vecna.
Oh, he actually does have it. Oh,
He does, yeah.
Oh boy.
Yeah,
Oh no.
It's
Oh
canon.
no.
Yeah, it's canon now that he has the hand of Vecna, and this is his tower, his base of operations, basically, in Avernus. Because that's where his god Tiamat is.
You guys do know whose character Archon is, right?
I do,
Yeah.
yeah. It's pretty
I do know. I do know.
Which technically makes the Critical Role World legal, AL legal by in a not AL legal but Forgotten Realms tie-in because of this book. Which kind of
Yeah, that's pretty funny. Travis Willingham.
Oh, it's not Travis Willingham. It's Joe Magalonio's characters.
It's Joe Manganillo? Are you sure? I thought it was Travis's.
Nope.
Would my character know about the hand of Vecna being in my domain?
Hmm.
I'll make a religion on this.
Yeah, go ahead and make a religion check.
With advantage because my domain.
Sure.
So I have hold on a sec. So I click advantage and then roll it, right?
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
17.
So you believe that he is in possession and also has attached to his body the hand of Vecna, the ancient artifact of the demigod Vecna himself. Although
You're carrying a powerful artifact you had there attached to you.
You like
let's
it?
not draw attention
I can show
to
it.
his disability.
I could show it to you.
That's not a disability.
All
That's the opposite of.
right.
I approve on this. How did you retain this? The hand of Vecna, by chance?
Through many, many trials, many have died. And the hand isn't all it appears to be. But But for the orb, I will trade you the blood.
My approval for the orb to be given to Archon.
I have the orb over.
Okay. So Kroll takes the orb, and he brings it over to Archon, and Archon looks through it like he's looking through a prism or something. Yes, this will come in very handy indeed. Bring in my meal. I will show you the power of the Hand of Vecna. And you feel compelled to watch as they bring in a struggling
Archon know my religious symbol on my shield.
Well, who's your deity? Is it Kellenvor?
Yes.
The god of death. It's usually who grave clerics follow. It doesn't necessarily have to be, but
It is.
okay. He would recognize that, but it doesn't really bother him that much. Kellenvor is inconsequential to him.
You're also just a little peon to him. He could flick you and you would die.
Yeah, pretty much. So you see his minions bring out a struggling human youth, we'll say like an adolescent boy, and Archon just reaches over and he rests the Hand of Vecna on this kid's head and just like sucks out all his life force basically, and you see the flesh around the hand begin to heal essentially and become more whole and starts looking less druggy and pockmarked. Such is the power of the Hand of Vecna. Can do much more. Pray tell
Glutt chime in.
I don't have.
Well, that character allows vampiric touch.
Require the life force to continue to sustain myself. Now, if there's no further business, I have things to attend to. Remove yourselves.
Bow and turn around and start walking out.
Here, Glutt, go out.
I love what you did with the place.
Shut up, Glutt. It's time to go.
That's so many neat things.
Alright, so you guys now have the blood of Tiamat. So, you're gonna go directly back to Oldrak's grave. Alright, so you make the journey back down south there. And,
Journey.
What should be almost vanishing.
And, Scratch, give me a D100.
That was the wrong thing.
Nice. Alright. Drahz, give me a D20.
Alright, give me a second.
Sure. Sorry, I didn't know if you were there at the computer or not.
Yeah.
Sorry, you cut out there.
You said D20.
Yeah, just a D20, just a flat D20.
Hey, that's not bad.
Alright, and Elinon, can you give me a D6, please?
God, this game was built for like 2020. There's always shit happening.
Well, yeah, I mean, it's hell. Oh, nice. Okay. So, it was raining acid, but you guys have already been made saves for that and shit, so the skies above you begin to clear up, and the acid rain is now gone from Elinon's roll there, so that was pretty good. That's probably the best roll you can do for that. Otherwise,
It is random encounter time.
Dun, dun, dun.
Rolling a d10.
Let's see, what do we got here? My fucking PDF would load. All right, so you guys come across a huge mound of bones, basically a gigantic bone pyramid. But it looks like they've been like scattered here, but the way that they're arranged is peculiar.
Send my owl up and take a look at it from above. Does it look like a pattern when you look down on it?
No, not really. It just looks like these bones have been put here intentionally, but they are kind of haphazard, just like they've been piled up. It looks like they are in various states of decay, and some have more meat on them than others.
Okay.
Most likely they are remnants of some long-forgotten battle of the Blood Wars. You can pass them by, or you can investigate further. It's up to you guys.
I'll just go on our way.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not sure this is terribly out of place considering where we're at. So it's a curiosity, but not something that would necessarily distract me from whatever it was I was doing.
Okay. So is that the consensus? You guys want to just pass it by? Not investigate it?
What?
How long would it take to investigate?
Yeah, I'm good with passing it by. We've got shit to do to save that unicorn.
You feel like you would have to spend a little bit amount of time here.
10, 20, 30, 2 hours, 1 hour?
Probably at least 10 minutes.
While we're walking by, I'll send Glutt by invisibly, and I'll have him catch up to us if he catches anything. Note, I can communicate with him up to a mile away.
All right, only 10 minutes. You wouldn't if you just like maintain a regular speed, and he could catch up to you guys pretty quickly. So, all right.
Yep.
Give me a perception check from Glutt.
Nope.
He finds nothing of interest, just bones. Shame. Okay. So you guys continue on your journey, and Glutt catches up to you and reports that he found nothing. Found this bone. It looks like you, Krez.
No time for your little jokes, my friend.
Alright, so you guys make it back to Uldrak's grave, and as he sees you approaching, he comes running out, kind of rubbing his hands together like, Did they get it? Did you get it? Did they get it? I don't know. Let's ask them.
My friend.
And he comes running over to you guys like, gimme. Give to Uldrak.
Don't you know your niceties?
Huh? Nice. What? What? Niceties? No. What is that? What's this, Uldrak? What's that? I don't know. What's this?
Manners? Please give to Oldrak. Yes, please, give.
I look around the party. Anybody have any issues?
No, I mean that's what we're hoping.
Test it and see if Archon or Aldrich actually is lying to us or anything.
I personally think he's possessed by the giant. Or whatever the fuck it is. He's just a shadow of it.
Still want to do an insight check on him. See if he's lying to us in any type of way.
Okay, go ahead. Yeah, you feel like he's telling you the truth.
All right. I agree with the party. Just give it to him.
Well, we should be prepared to fight in case the devil is expelled from him when he does this. So, just
I can't actually. I'm not thought to that.
Okay, so you hand the vial over to Oldrak, and he excitedly pops the cork on it, and you see like this swirl of smoke come out of the vial itself, and he pours the blood excitedly at his feet, and it drips onto the ground, and all of a sudden he's covered in he's obscured. His body's obscured by this swirling purple smoke, and it gets bigger and bigger and bigger, and kind of pushes you guys back as he regains his true Titan-sized form, and he's now this giant of a man. Let me see if I can find a picture. No. Damn. Basically, think like Kratos from God of War, but
I know that. Oh yeah, he's like 30 or 40 feet tall.
Right, exactly. He's fucking ginormous.
Does he still look like he's cursed?
No, not anymore. He's like he stretches his arms and legs, and he's like, it's good to be back in my original glory. Thank you, small ones. As a token of my appreciation, I will gladly give you as much blood as you need. And he lets you guys drain like a gallon bucket of blood from him, just like a prick on his fingers, basically all it takes. And once you guys have enough blood, he looks at you guys. And when you need me the most, just call me, and I'll come to help you. For now, I must go and rejoin my kin. My deity, Surtur, is calling my name. And you see him like wave his hands above his head, and a gigantic like bright blue rune circle appears beneath his feet, and he just like teleports out.
Before he goes.
And you said what? I'm sorry. What was his name again?
His name was Oldrak. I'm sorry, Oldrak.
Oldrak.
Yeah, Oldrak. Yeah.
So, as he disappears, I want to yell out into the sky, Oldrak! We need.
Fuck you, Magren. He said when you need him the most.
Yeah, well, this was a. Just wanted to make sure it was real.
Magren, you
Can I smack?
golf.
Can I do a smack roll?
Mage hand slap
I
Magren.
don't want to do that. You son of a bitch, Magren.
Start fighting the mage hand.
Well, then he'd roll a smack in face.
I can see Magren like swinging his hammer around trying to hit the mage hand like, no, fuck you.
Then plus my strength. 10. Nope.
No. He just like laughs at you.
Glutt's gonna land on Magren's shoulder and go,
The mage hand's trying to take your shield. That motherfucker!
Magren goes into a berserker rage. All right, so with the blood in hand, just assume that you guys are going to head back over to the demon zapper with where Ralzala is, and she sees you guys coming and rises up from her chair that she's sitting on next to the zapper and was just like idly sitting there waiting for you guys to come back, and she sees you carrying the bucket of blood, and she's like, oh, is that what I think it is? Have you found out from Red Ruth what is required in order to break this pact I've made with Zariel? Because
Blood of the Titan. I'm breaking up a little bit.
Oh, blood of a Titan. Of course. I should have guessed. No matter.
And we've been to hell and back to get this for you.
Spent a whole afternoon trying to get this thing for you.
Well, this is hell, and nothing comes free or easy, but it's usually worth it. May I have that, please? And as soon as I'm free of this pact, I will let Moonbright go.
Wizard friend, would you mind casting Lehman's tiny hut before we hand over the bucket?
Sure, I can do that as a ritual.
So, we're going to hand her the bucket, but we're going to then go inside the fucking Lehman's tiny hut.
Okay. So she'll take the bucket from you guys, and she just drinks a little bit of the blood out of it, and you don't see anything outwardly from her, but she lets out a sigh of relief and says, "I can feel it. It is done. I am not under her sway. Her malice is no longer affecting me. Yes. Thank you. And as I promised," she reaches her hands up toward the demon zapper, and you see Moonbright kind of the glow around him begins to fade, and he comes floating down to where you guys are at, and he kind of lays him down gently next to you guys by the hut, and the glow dissipates from him, and now he's unconscious, but he's breathing steadily. And Rosala looks at you guys again and, "Thank you. I consider my debt to you paid in full by returning Moonbright to you. What you do with him now, that is up to you. As for me, I am
So he's unconscious, Moonbright?
Yeah, Moonbright is unconscious now, and the demon zapper is no longer functional.
I like to spare of a dying on the...
He's not dead.
Oh, he's not dead?
No,
he's
he's not dead.
So he's unconscious then. He's alive?
He's at full health. He's not dead. He's not hurt or anything. But he's just unconscious.
Oh, okay. I thought.
No, sorry.
I thought the worst happened.
No, he's not dead.
Oh, okay.
He's just unconscious, and so you guys go into the hut, and you guys go ahead and take a long rest, and I think that's a good place for us to go ahead and call our game for tonight.
Ew.
Okay.
I guess we got 4 hours there, about.
Started around 9, right? For me, at least. Is 9.
That would have been about 3 hours, because we started at 7 o'clock my time. And now it's 10 o'clock my time.
Do another hour, make it 4.
That's fine.
If you guys want to keep going, we can keep going. But I just felt like that was a good place for us to end our game for the night.
No, that's probably a safe spot.
That's a good spot, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it's midnight my time, so
Yeah.
that's a good spot for me, I think.
All right, yeah. So it'll be 3 hours of playtime. Max gold for the hours, which is I think 30. Let me look at the player's guide real quick.
It's like every 8 hours on
Yeah.
On hardcover, yes.
So,
in hardcover.
Yep.
yeah, it still goes by hours in hardcover.
I think I remember seeing it in AL, but I don't know.
It is. It's 8
Yeah, you
hours.
need-
8 hours for tier
Yeah,
2
you
and
need
above.
8 hours to level up for Into Zero and above.
Yeah, so you guys, one way or another, you guys find or acquire 90 gold pieces each, unless you've already hit your gold piece max for your level.
How many hours did we have last week?
We did. Actually, let me look at my DM log.
Right.
It was either 3 or 4, but I don't remember.
Descent into Avernus. It was 4 hours.
Oh, it's only 4 hours.
Yeah, 4 hours last game.
I thought that's only up for map modules.
This is the first time that you've, Tyler, this is the first time that you've played in our hardcover of Descent into Avernus. So
Yeah, it is.
Yeah. So modules, one-shot modules or whatnot, those are just per module, and then you can level up. But when you're playing hardcovers in Season 9, it still goes by hours. So it's 4 hours per level in Tier 1, and then it's 8 hours per level in Tier 2 and above.
All right. So we have another 5 more hours to hit level 10.
Yes. In this hardcover.
And get divine intervention.
Yes. And then you guys found Hat of Disguise, a +1 Wand of the War Mage, and I think there was one other thing.
I think it's time for me to get rid of the Goggles of Night.
So, just a sort of curiosity, does the hardcover transition into Tier 3?
Yeah, the hardcover covers levels 1 through 13.
Okay.
So technically, you could be playing a Tier 3 character level, up to 13 in this content right now, but I would prefer that not happen because I kind of broke Drahzar's game too by doing that, and I feel bad.
Right, I was just wondering, because I'm 1 hour away from level 10, so where is everyone else? Are we going to take this same group and sort of bring them through? Because I don't mind slowing down advancement.
Yeah, I'm at
level 9.
And I'm 4 hours away from 10.
So we were a strong party in this game.
So we're probably going to hit Tier 3 at about the same time, give or take a session. Okay.
Yeah. And right now, the content that you guys are in, just at average level, is optimized for level 8, so you're not really that far ahead of it at the moment. So,
okay.
And then you guys are kind of basically doing like side content right now. But all right, I'll go ahead and end the stream. Thank you everybody for watching live or for watching us on YouTube. I'll go ahead and get this posted immediately, and follow us on Twitter, Facebook, all the social media platforms like that, and it's Dice by the Sword. Thank you.